Hello everybody, my name is Diego Meneses and today I'm going to talk about shopping and consumerism.
To begin with, I'm going to explain to you what shopping is and what consumerism is. Shopping. Shopping is when a person or organization obtains or acquires good or service in exchange for a price determined by the seller or the market.
These are the reasons why people buy things. Basic needs, prestige, emotional void, goods valued for money, fashion and innovation, pressure, empty or simple indulgence. Psychologically, it can be said that the act of buying aims at the satisfaction of individual needs, but in certain cases, people acquire a pathological behavior that leads them to acquire all kinds of good, even some totally unnecessary or inadequate.
What can lead us to become in a consumer society?
Every day we are bombarded by advertising with the aim of turning desire into needs. This excessive publicity that makes people believe that everything that is seen is needed has generated in the world a phenomenon known as consumerism, which in the time in which we are living, in which technology advances are more and more frequent, is more notorious and affects our society more than ever. What is consumerism? The capitalistic economic system implies a culture of consumption, but not of the consumption of those elements that are necessary to live, but of the one that promotes to production and use of goods that are not strictly necessary.
Globalization. Globalization has dissolved and expanded the territorial limits of today's model of production, distribution, and consumption. The advertising. Advertising appeals to the individual to consume in excess and does so by generating desires or imposing a reference group that consumes to be happy. Low quality products. Currently, the products come with an expiration date, and once these arrive, there is no other option but to buy another one. Brands and manufacturers realize that making products durable is counterproductive to their profits, hence shortening the life of the products. There is a culture of recycling. The lack of a culture of recycling and reuse in many countries does not practice or promoting recycling. So people often discard objects that can be put to a second use or that can be manufactured.
Everybody since our birth are consumers. We have been diverted to consumerism, which has to do with excess, with taking more, much more than we need. This is why it's necessary to have a clear idea of what our real needs are and how we can best meet them, not being fooled by appearance or advertising. There is a false belief that the accumulation of things is a source of happiness and synonymous with a personal success. In many cases, the phrase "you are what you have" or "you cost what you have," and that is not so.